The plant is diseased and the leaves are turning yellow. Due to a lack of nutrients, when the leaves transition from green to yellow, it indicates a deficiency in nitrogen, potassium, phosphorus. Therefore, you need to quickly replenish the nutrients for the plant by watering it with nitrogen-rich fertilizer. Salvia divinorum is a sensitive plant to its environment. It belongs to the mint family and thrives when provided with sufficient nutrients and light. However, with intense light exposure, the plant is prone to leaf dryness, curling, yellowing, and weakening. Therefore, it's important to regularly observe the plant's growth. When supplementing nutrients to the plant, you need to consider the following issues. Mix the nutrients with water in the correct ratio. Use clean water to avoid sources of disease. Water the plant gradually to prevent nutrient shock. Continuously supplement water to maintain soil moisture. Monitor the growing environment for cool temperatures, as well as soil pH stability. So the Salvia divinorum plant is almost always propagated by cuttings. The leaves are oval, weakly notched, serrated, and can be quite large, up to 9 inches in length. They are usually emerald green, but under some conditions, may be yellow-green or even yellow. They are covered with a fine coating of extremely short hairs, trichomes, giving the leaves a satin-like velvety appearance in certain lights. Salvia divinorum plants grow best in partial shade. In well-watered, but well-drained, soil, the roots must not be kept constantly soaked, or root rot will set in and kill the Salvia divinorum plant. Salvia divinorum can be grown indoors in any climate. Salvia divinorum makes a beautiful house plant. You can grow Salvia divinorum outdoors all year round. If you live in a humid semi-tropical climate with well-watered but well-drained soil with high humus content, if you live in a colder or drier climate, you can still grow Salvia divinorum outdoors, weather regulated. But you may have to do it with some care, making sure the salvia plants are protected from frost, watered frequently, and misted when humidity is low. Salvia will not live through freezing or drought. Salvia divinorum can be grown outdoors in pots, which can be brought indoors when it is cold below 40 degrees Fahrenheit. That way Salvia divinorum can be grown outdoors in summer and indoors in winter. Salvia will tell you when it is getting to dry. Its leaves will drop. Be sure to water your Salvia divinorum plant at the first sign of mild drooping. Do not let the Salvia divinorum plant become limp. The soil should drain well but should be kept moist. If planting Salvia divinorum in pots, make sure the pot is large enough to allow the Salvia divinorum plant to grow well. Although your available space will limit possible pot size, using the biggest pot that is practical. It must have drainage holes. Placing gravel or broken up pieces of crockery in the bottom of the pot will help promote drainage and thus discourage root rot. Most commercial potting soil will work well. Adding vermiculite or perlite to the potting soil is helpful but not essential. Salvia will need fertilizer. Any good general-purpose fertilizer will work. Fish emulsion is a good organic fertilizer choice, but because it has a very unpleasant odor, it is suitable only for outdoor use. Satisfactory results can be achieved with chemical fertilizer products. If growing indoors, take the Salvia divinorum plants outdoors when it is warm enough and let rain fall on them. This will prevent mineral salts from building up in the soil and killing your Salvia divinorum plant. Salvia divinorum can do well in a variety of different lighting conditions. It does best with a few hours of partial sunlight a day. It can do well when grown indoors near a window. The Salvia divinorum plants can handle more sun. If kept well watered and misted frequently, Salvia divinorum can also handle moderately deep shade. When changing the lighting conditions or the humidity conditions your Salvia divinorum plants are exposed to. So gradually, given enough time, Salvia is very adaptable, but it may take weeks to get used to a new environment. Thank you for watching this video till the end. Please subscribe to the channel and leave a comment if you have any questions about gardening. We may be able to help you with something. See you in the next videos.